Jacksonville mother of 6 is now facing adoption fraud charges after police say she took the money and ran. 31-year-old Shaunese Tucker turned herself into police after a warrant was issued for her arrest. She is now currently out of jail after posting a $1,500 bond.
News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier joining us live outside the Love Adoption Agency in San Marco. And Eric, the owner says Tucker got thousands of dollars in payments but never intended to hand over her children.
Yes, that is correct. In fact, the owner of this agency here tells me that adoption fraud is very rare. It's not something that they come across all the time, but it does happen, which is why they prepare for it and they keep close ties and close eyes on the people they deal with.
According to this arrest warrant, back in May of last year, 31-year-old Shaunese Tucker signed an agreement with the Love Adoption Life Agency to place her unborn twins up for adoption. The warrant states that she told a caseworker her twins were the result of her being raped at a party and that she didn't know who the father was. Police say 6 months later, Tucker gave birth to the twins but never notified the adoption agency, despite being paid more than $7,000 for the adoption. Those payments came from a couple who spent more than $40,000 to have the agency facilitate the adoption process. By December, the agency knew something was up when Tucker didn't show up for a meeting. The agency owner says adoption fraud is not something that happens very often, but the agency still does its homework just in case.
Give each expectant mother certain forms of payment. We monitor forms of payment, what they buy, what they spend money on. We check the internet for baby registries.
That's when the agency found Tucker's public Facebook page that showed a picture of her visibly pregnant with her 6 previous children. Each child was wearing a shirt that reads, "We're adding a little more love to our family." There was also a post about needing a baby shower, which according to detectives was written the same week Tucker signed adoption papers. An Amazon registry under Tucker's name was also located. Detectives say based on what was found online, it appeared Tucker had planned to keep the twins and the money she received. When we arrived at her home to speak with her, she hid in her parked car in the driveway to avoid us.
My name's Eric Avanier. I was wondering if we could talk to you about what happened about this allegation of fraud.
Then a man who claimed to be her husband came out of the house.
Go and talk to them. Get in the house. Hey, man, can y'all leave, man? I got my lawyer on the phone.
That's fine. That's fine. We're not on your property.
Both eventually ran from our camera toward the back of the house. Neither wanted to talk to us, but according to the warrant, when Tucker spoke with a detective, she changed her story. Instead of saying she was raped, she said she was separated from her husband and was with another man when she got pregnant.
Now, the detective who was handling the case also noted in the arrest warrant that Tucker could not provide answers to questions about her alleged actions and that she even turned to him and asked how much time was she looking at behind bars. As for those twins, right now it is unclear who they are staying with, or it is basically unclear who they're staying with. We don't know if they're with relatives or if they are with the couple that tried to adopt those children from the get-go. Reporting live in San Marco, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.